The Academic Union of Universities is a Nigerian union of university academic staff founded in 1978. Since 1978, ASU has remained the only university academic union that has represented the interests of university lecturers, unlike the non-academic union, which has several bodies. These members of the Congress of University Academics want this to change. They want other unions like theirs to be given the opportunity to operate the universities in order to ensure a cross-fertilization of ideas.
Within one union, the different ideas, the different perspectives are actually muffled. That sound is actually muffled. And what you see is a perspective of some people. The perspective of other people is not actually reflective of what transpires at the end of the day.
The lecturer will now be free to choose the academic staff union of his own ideology to fit in with. Looking at the non-academic staff unionism, for that same period of time, there has been liberalization, producing about 3 very well-functioning unions.
The Congress of University Academics was birthed by academics across universities in February 2018, and in April 2018, it applied for registration as a trade union at the Ministry of Labour and Employment. 4 years later, it is here to be approved as a trade union. It is using this opportunity to call on the government to approve its registration, as further delay would amount to undermining the fundamental human rights of its members. Forward, the academics call on the federal government to convene a stakeholders meeting comprising parents, students, all unions and relevant government agencies to brainstorm and find lasting solution to the lingering problem. Helen Osamede Akins, TVC News, Abuja.
Please help us, Nigeria. We are in Dubai Immigration Deportation Center. We need help.
These Nigerians stranded at the holding center in Dubai reached out on Thursday requesting to be evacuated. They claim their efforts at reaching the Nigerian embassy has not yielded results. Chairman, Nigerians in Diaspora Commission says the consulate has reached out to them and that more will be known about the status of the stranded Nigerian nationals once they get profiled.
They are right now in the holding center and they are being profiled. Some of them have passports, some of them don't have passports. There are some children that actually have no form of identification. Some don't even remember the names with which they entered the country originally. So they need to be profiled. And then some actually, it's also important to ensure that some are not have committed a crime and are trying to just run away. So what the consulate is doing now is profiling everybody. And at the holding center, the profile is ongoing.
The total number of Nigerians stranded at the deportation camp in Dubai has not been ascertained until the profiling is completed. The Nigerian mission will then advise on the next step of action. These recent happenings only underscore the importance of migrating with proper documents if need be to travel. It is important to once again reiterate to Nigerians that all travels under the guise of job hunt outside the shores of Nigeria could be a trap for trafficking, and it is important for everyone to be vigilant.
Nigeria continues to battle with the manufacture, sale and use of illicit drugs affecting the health of some citizens. Agencies like the National Agency for Food and Drug Administration and Control, saddled with the responsibility of ensuring the safety of Nigerians, has kept up the pressure in order to stop this trend. It is now time to once again move into the streets to close shop on some of these illegal manufacturers and distributors who are defiant.
Findings from various operations carried out revealed a dangerous trend in the use of such substances laced with high concentrations of tobacco and sometimes cannabis by our populace, cutting across all genders and age groups, particularly artisans, drivers, Okada drivers, and so on. The Kokura herbal preparations discovered in circulation included what is called 5-minute power herb medicine, a Honu herbal mixture, Gamzaki Trado Medical Herbal Venture.
The eradication of fake, counterfeit drugs, adulterated and unwholesome processed foods, and other regulated products is a holistic battle, and the agency is using this time to also call for support to get this done.
I would also like to use this opportunity to solicit for the support of health practitioners, community leaders, religious leaders, the press, and all stakeholders to continue to educate their wards and family members to desist from patronizing quacks and hawkers of medicines on the street.
NAFDAC says it is doing everything to ensure that only safe medicines and wholesome food of the right quality are sold to Nigerians, and this clampdown will be one step in ensuring that this happens.